Hi students, this is your maths teacher. I hope you are all happy in e-learning. In the last class we studied about Cramer's rule. In this class now we are going to see the Gauss elimination method on the continuation of solving the linear equations. In this method we can apply the coefficient matrix which is not in square form, and it is essentially the method of substitution which we have already seen in this. First, we have to transform the augment matrix of the system of linear equation and convert this into row echelon form. Then by back substitution, we get the solution. Now using the Gauss elimination method, we are going to solve the given equation in the exercise 1.5. First question, here 2x minus 2y plus 3z is equal to 2, x plus 2y minus z equal to 3, and 3x minus y plus 2z equal to 1. First, I am going to write this matrix in the augmented form. Augmented matrix. Augment means added or combined. Here I am going to combine the A matrix with B matrix. What is meant by A matrix? The coefficient of this variables. 2, minus 2, 3, 1, 2, minus 1, 3, minus 1 and 2. This is the A matrix. So in the right hand side we have 2, 3, 1. That is the B matrix. 2, 3, 1. These two combined matrices are called augmented matrix. Now we have to bring this augmented matrix to the row echelon form or row reduction form. First we have to interchange the row 2 with row 1. Row 1 interchanging with row 2 gives 1, 2, minus 1, 3. Here 2, minus 2, 3 and 2. Third row comes as it is. You will get this matrix. First we have to make the first element should be 1. For that we are interchanging. Second one, we have to make this element should be 0. For that I am going to use this. R2 implies R2 minus 2 times R1. I am going to multiply the R1 with minus 2. So you get minus 2. Here you multiply with minus 2 means you get minus 4. Minus 1 into minus 2 gives plus 2. 3 into minus 2 gives minus 6. Then you have to write the row 2 as it is. 2, minus 2, 3 and 2. If you simplify, you will get 0, minus 6, 5 and minus 4. So the second row becomes 0, minus 6, 5 and minus 4. The first row comes as it is. 1, 2, minus 1 and 3. Then second step, I am going to make this 3 as 0 by using this transformation. R3 implies R3 minus 3 times R1. I am going to multiply this R1 with minus 3. So minus 3 into 1 gives minus 3. Minus 3 into 2 gives minus 6. Minus 3 into 1 gives plus 3. Minus 3 into 9, 3 gives minus 9. Then write the row 3 as it is. 3, minus 1, 2, 1. If you simplify, you get 0, minus 7, 5 and minus 8. 0, minus 7, 5, minus 8. Then I have to make this element as 0. To make this element as 0, I have to use this row 2. Now, the transformation is R3 implies I am going to multiply this R2 with minus 7. So, minus 7 into R2. Then R3 with 6. 6 times R2. So if you do this calculation, you will get 0, 6 into R2. 0, here minus 6 into 7, minus 42 plus 42. Minus 7 into 5 gives minus 35. Minus 7 into minus 4 gives plus 28. Here I am going to multiply this row 3 with 6. 6 into 0 is 0. 6 into minus 7 gives minus 42, 6 into 5 gives 30, 6 into minus 8 gives minus 48. If you simplify, you will get 0, 0, minus 5 and minus 20. So the last matrix becomes 1, 2, minus 1, 3, here 0, minus 6, 5 and minus 4. The last row becomes 0, 0, minus 5 and minus 20. So this is the matrix which is in echelon form. We get this diagonal triangle as 0. So from this last equivalent matrix, from this last equivalent matrix, we can write the equation as x plus 2y minus z equal to 3, x plus 2y minus z equal to 3, then minus 6y plus 5z equal to minus 4, then last equation is minus 5z is equal to minus 20. You can simplify this, you will get minus 20 by minus 5, which is 4. So z is equal to minus 4. Substitute z as 4 here. You will get minus 6y plus 5 into 4 is equal to minus 4. Minus 6y is equal to minus 4 minus 20, which is minus 24 by minus 6, which gives 4. Here the value of y is also 4. Substitute y as 4 and z as 4 in this equation. You get x plus 2 into 4 minus 4 is equal to 3. X plus 8 minus 4 is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 minus 4, which is x is equal to minus 1. So you get the answer as x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to 4 and z as 4. So this is the solution which is under the Gauss elimination method. Okay, in the second sum, here the question is, if a square plus bx plus c is divided by x plus 3, x minus 5 and x minus 1, the remainders are 21, 61 and 9 respectively. Find a, b and c. Use Gauss elimination method. Here the polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. So I am going to assume this polynomial as p of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. When this polynomial is divided by x plus 3, I will get the remainder as 21. So I am going to substitute this x as minus 3. When we are multiplying with, when you are dividing with x plus 3, we have to use the minus 3. When you have to divide with x minus 5, we have to substitute plus 5. So I am going to substitute minus 3 in the x. A into minus 3 square plus b into minus 3 plus c. So the remainder is 21. So I am going to substitute the p of minus 3 as 21. Here if you simplify, you get 9a square minus 3b plus c. Name this as equation 1. Like that, when I am going to divide this with my x minus 5, I will get the remainder as 61. So I am going to substitute p of 5 is equal to a into 5 square plus b into 5 plus c. P of 5 is 61. 61 is equal to 25a plus 5b plus c. Name this as second equation. Then when I am going to divide this with x minus 1, I will get the remainder as 9. So P of 1 is equal to a into 1 square plus b into 1 plus c. P of 1 is 9. So 9 is equal to a plus b plus c. Name this as third equation. So using these three equations, I am going to solve this using the Gauss elimination method. So first I am going to write the augment matrix. So the augmented matrix is A and B. So A and B is equal to, I am going to write the coefficients 9, minus 3, 1. Here 25, 5, 1. Here 1, 1, 1. Then the B matrix is 21, 61, 9. 21, 61 and 9. Now I am going to make this as in echelon form. For this, first I am going to interchange this row with this. I am going to interchange these two rows. So the first transformation is R1 interchanging with R3. So this row comes here, means 1, 1, 1 will get this. The third row comes here, 9 minus 3, 1, here 21. The second row comes as it is, 25, 5, 1, 61. Now I am going to make this element as 0. To make this element as 0, I have to multiply with 25 in the R1. So R1, R2 implies R2 minus 25 times R1. So 25 multiplied with this gives 25 minus 25. Here also minus 25. Minus 25 into 9 gives minus 225. Second row comes as it is 25, 5, 1, 61. If you simplify, you get 0. 25 minus 5 is minus 20, minus 24. If you simplify this, you get 4, 6, 1. So 164. So the answer is 0, minus 20, minus 24, minus 164. The first row comes as it is 1, 1, 1 and 9. Then I am going to make this element as 0. For that, the transformation is R3 implies R3 minus 9 times R1. So I am going to multiply this row with minus 9, minus 9, minus 9, minus 9, minus 81. Then write the row 3 as it is 9 minus 3, 1, 21. If you simplify, you get 0, minus 12, minus 8, minus 16. So 0, minus 12, minus 8, minus 16. Then I am going to make this element as 0. For that I have to look at this element. Here all the numbers are divisibles of 4. Here it is also divisible of 4. So I am going to divide this R2 with 4 and R3 with 4 to reduce these numbers. So 1, 1, 1, 9, 0, minus 5. If I divide with 4, I will get minus 6. If I divide with 4, I will get minus 41. Here 0, 3, 2, here minus 15. The next step is I am going to make this as 0. For that I am going to multiply this transformation is R3 implies 5 times R3 and 3 times minus 3 times R2. So I am going to multiply this R2 with minus 3. So it gives 0 plus 15 minus 3 into minus 6 gives 18 minus 3 into 41 gives 123. Here I am going to multiply with 5. 0, 5 that means minus 15. 5 2s are 10. 5 into 15 75. To simplify, you get 0, 0, 8. Here 13 minus 5 is 8. 11 minus 6 is 48. Now I am going to write this matrix as 1, 1, 1, 9. And then second row comes as it is 0, minus 5, minus 6, minus 41. The third row becomes 0, 0, 8 and 48. Now we are at the row echelon form. So from this last equivalent matrix, I am going to write the equation as A plus B plus C is equal to 9. A plus B plus C equal to 9. And then here minus 5 into B plus minus 6 times C. Minus 6 times C equal to minus 41. The third equation is 8 into C is equal to 48. Now you can arrive the value of C as 48 divided by 8 gives 6. The value of C is 6. Substitute the value of C here, you get minus 5 into B minus 6 into 6 is equal to minus 41. Minus 6 into plus 6 gives minus 36. If you transpose this to the right side, you get minus 41 plus 36. 41 minus 36 gives minus 5. So if you divide this minus 5 with this minus 5, you get 1. So the value of B is 1. Substitute the value of B as 1 and C as 6 in this equation. You will get A plus 1 plus 6 is equal to 9. That is A is equal to 9 minus 7, which is A is equal to 2. Now we are at the value of A as 2 and B as 1 and C as 6. Okay, third sum. Here the question is an amount of rupees 65,000 is invested in 3 bonds at the rates of 6%, 8% and 9%. The total annual income is rupees 4,800. The income from the third bond is more than that of from the second bond. Determine the price of each bond. Here we have invested the amount in 3 bonds. Let these 3 bonds be X, Y and Z are the 3 bonds. The total amount invested is rupees 65,000. So using this data, I am going to write the first equation. First equation is X plus Y plus Z equal to 65,000. Then the second data is the rates are 6%, 8% and 9%. The total annual income is 4,800. Using this data, I am going to write the second equation. So 6% of x plus 8% of y plus 9% of z gives 4,800. If I simplify this, I get the second equation. 6% means 6 by 100 into x plus 8 by 100 into y plus 9 by 100 into z, which is equal to 4,800. Here these denominators are having 100. So I am going to multiply this with 100. I will get the equation as 6x. 100 and this 100 gets cancelled. Like that, here you get 8y, here you get 9z. If you multiply 100 here, you will get 4,80,000. So this is the second equation. Then the third data, the income from the third bond is 600 more. Third bond, what is the third bond? The third bond is Z. What is the rate? 9%. So 9% of Z this means is equal to 600 more. 600 more means 600 more than means plus. That from the second bond. What is the second bond? The second bond is y. The income from the second bond is 8%. So 8% of y. This is the third equation. From this I am going to get the third equation as 9 by 100 into z equal to 8 by 100 into y plus 600. I am going to bring this term to the left hand side. So 9 by 100 z. Here this is y term. So it becomes minus 8 by 100 y plus 9 by z equal to 600. If I multiply this equation also with 100, I will get minus 8y plus 9z equal to 600. Sorry, 60,000. This is the third equation. So first equation, this is the second equation, and this is the third equation. Using these three equations, we have to solve this bonds x, y and z. So first I am going to frame the augment matrix A, B. So the first one is 1, 1, 1 and then 65,000. The second equation is 6, 8, 9 and 4,80,000. The third equation is, here we don't have x, so I am going to put this as 0, minus 8 and then 9, here 60,000. So from this I am going to make the matrix as echelon form. For that first step I am going to make this as 0. So first I am going to multiply this row 1 with minus 6 and add it with R2 gives R2. So first I am going to multiply this minus 6. So minus 6, here also minus 6. Minus 6 into 65 gives 6 5s are 30 and here 39. 3,09,000. Then write row 2 as it is 6, 8, 9, 4,80,000. Here minus. So you get the answer as 0, 2, 3. Here 48 minus 39 gives 19,000. So the row 2 becomes 0, 2, 3, 90,000. The row 1 comes as it is 1, 1, 1, 65,000. Here the third row we already have the 0, so no need to change anything. Write the third row as it is 0, minus 8, 9 and then 60,000. Then I have to make this term as 0. For that I have to multiply the 4 with this row 2. So the transformation is R3 implies R3 plus 4 times R2. I am going to multiply the row 2 with 4. We will get 0, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 into 9, 36. Here write the remaining as it is 0, minus 8, 9, 6,000. Get 0, 0, 21 and 42,000. So the last matrix is 1, 1, 1, 65,000, 0, 2, 3, 90,000, 0, 0, 21 and 42,000. So we arrived at echelon form. From this last matrix, I am going to write the equation as x plus y plus z is equal to 65,000. The second equation is 2y plus 3z equal to 90,000. And third equation is 21z is equal to 42,000. If I divide this with z, I will get 20,000. So the value of z is 20,000. If I substitute z as 20,000 in this equation, I will get 2y plus 3 into 20,000 equal to 90,000. Here 2y is equal to 90,000 minus 60,000 gives 30,000. If we divide this with 2, I will get 15,000. So this is the value of y. Then is the x. Substitute the value of z and y in this first equation. You will get x plus y plus z equal to 65,000. That is x plus 15,000 plus 20,000 equal to 65,000, which is x is equal to 65 minus 35 gives 30,000. So x is equal to 30,000 is the first bond, second y is equal to 15,000 is the second bond, the third bond is z equal to 20,000. So if you add these three values, you will get 65,000. So that is the answer for the last sum from this exercise. Fourth sum, a boy is walking along the path. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So this is the path he is going to walk through the points minus 6 comma 8 and then minus 2 comma minus 12 and 3 comma 8. He wants to meet his friend which is at the point P of 7 comma 60. Will he meet his friend? Whether when he passing through that path, he wants to meet his friend. So we have to check whether this point comes under this equation. So first we have to make the equations using these 3 points. The first equation is substitute the value of x as minus 6 and y as 8 in the given equation. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Substitute x as minus 6. A into minus 6 square plus b into minus 6 plus c. Here the value of y is 8, which gives 36a minus 6b plus c equal to 8. This is the first equation. From the second point, we can get the second equation by substituting the value of x as minus 2 and then y as minus 12. So minus 12 is equal to a into minus 2 square plus b into minus 2 plus c, which gives 4a minus 2b plus c equal to minus 12. This is the second equation. From the third point, we have to get the third equation. Substitute the value of x as 3. So a into 3 square plus b into 3 plus c. Here the value of y is 8, which gives 9a square plus 9a plus 3b plus c equal to 8. This is the third equation. Using these 3 equations, we have to write the augment matrix and then we can solve this and get the answer for A, B and C. So I left this sum to you. We have to do this sum as homework. To get the value of A, B, C and substitute the values in this given equation. At last you have to substitute the value of x as 7. If you substitute the value of x as 7, you have to get the 60. If you get 60, then this friend will meet each other.